Professor, I still remain with my yours. Use my newspaper. Yes. My colleague has just pointed out the suffering of the student as regard to the transportation and of the student and the staff. So I was spread all over within the community. This red trade and rent and other problems facing the students. So I want to know, what is the school doing about securing accommodation, befitting accommodation for the student?
I report for the radio, and I want to congratulate the indigenous university. What is the level of enrollment of Nigerians into the university, the opportunity to be in the school, and of course the recruitment for indigents into the
follow-up question.
Questions will follow to what Management has. I would like to know the number of students that currently live off campus and those that are currently and those that live off campus, is it by choice or under
Daily trust. Daily trust.
Okay.
We will now take response from the Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, gentlemen of the press, other very important committees that are here with us. I will request that you grant me that permission, and I will respond to the questions as trust from the Daily Trust reporter. Level of access of NELF. Briefly, let me say that I think this university is not doing well. The level of enrollment to achieve through, because nationally, I think there was a kind of misrepresentation about this NEL fund, and many people are always afraid of loans. It was given the nomenclature loan. You know, people became skeptical, and I'm sure even the students are here. But I think with the level of sensitization that we've been able to put in place, we are gradually achieving close to 40%, and we are not resting. We are still encouraging students to go in and enroll. Of course, we will continue to do that through partnership with the Student Affairs Division of the university. The question from this day newspaper, Sunday Convocation. Please, this is not deliberate. It coincided. What we have been observing over the years since the establishment of this university is simply each time we have our Founders Day, it goes with the convocation ceremony. Founders Day, it goes with the convocation ceremony. And by 1st of February, it will be 43 years. It wasn't deliberate, it wasn't intentional, but it coincided with our Founders Day. And we have been talking, discussing with the entire university community to really see how this thing has come. It has been a tradition, so to say. And that is why it is happening on AIT correspondent, first FUT staff and students, no transportation. Yes, we are conscious of this, we are aware, we can't claim ignorance, and we're making deliberate effort. Would have attended to these problems long ago, but because of the competing need, the challenge many universities have, and I want to be very specific, is the federal universities in Nigeria. We were faced with a very serious problem of, migrating all tertiary institutions to what I may call Band A, AEDC. And what actually means is that we are asked to pay heavily. And you can imagine, especially when you are accommodating even the least number of students on campus, the level of consumption of this power. So, a lot of funds are being diverted towards settling NEPA bill. I can tell you authoritatively are there for verification, whoever wants to check, is that when students, our NEPA bill is usually 80 million naira per month. 80 million. In a semester, we have 4 months. Calculate 80 by 4. That's about 320. Plus another 70 million naira. Now look at this student population, calculate what we charge, and other utilities. Of course, I'm simply saying that that's transportation challenges that we have. But we are not relenting. We are pressing buttons everywhere, believing the fact that 2026 will be different for us in terms of transportation by the special grace of God. And maybe in the next convocation ceremony, I think we'll be talking about other challenges, not transportation, as it affects staff and students. News line asked about student accommodation and then the security. Just like we have explained about transportation, the university have made adequate contacts. I'm still making, we are not resting. We're making all the contacts that we feel, and that is why in this press briefing, I specifically thank Abdul Samad Rabiu, the ASL Africa Initiative, who just came from nowhere and donated 158 bed spaces, if I guess, to this university. There is one other philanthropy that we have been mentioning over the years. That's Alhaji Ibrahim Aliu Sardana MINNA, who has given us 2 very, very giant hostels over the years. So these are the people, perhaps this forum will also help us to cry out and propagate our request to well-meaning Nigerians to come in and help us and intervene in the whatever partnership or whatever arrangement that they so wish. Our doors are open. State Fund has even gone to the extent of asking universities to meet with private developers. They will make some funds available, and then the developer will also make some funds available, a kind of a joint partnership. Till this moment, we have not been able to get credible, partners that will come and help us. But we pray that with adequate, outreach and then sensitization, we pray that one day God will bring those that will look at it as a good venture and begin to invest in this direction. Interesting. And I think we have recorded tremendous progress as far as this student accommodation is concerned. When I came on board, I think we could only admit or accommodate 2,800. As we speak today, 100. As we speak today, we are able to accommodate over 6,000. So we are making progress and we will continue to push forward. Badigi Radio asked of Nigerites being involved in the recruitment and even the students. Yes, on students' admission, please let me quickly say this clearly. Yes, the university is situated in Niger State, but of course the admission processes is not just on the university alone. This thing is being done by JAM in partnership with universities. Again, there is an examination that stands as the criteria beside the O-level requirements. And so these two criteria are put side by side, but the first one is the JAM. We keep sensitizing. I think I have had forum where I've met with so many of our prominent people in Niger State on the need for us to go back and reach very high scores, especially for our program that we operate in this university. They're basically sciences, engineering, and today we're also talking about medical sciences. So these are high-tech courses that requires high scores in JAM. But we'll keep encouraging. I think by and large, we are not doing badly in terms of admission for Nigerians. The same thing is applicable in the context of staff employment. And I want to say this clearly, please. The statistics are there. The last meeting we had with National Assembly, Nigerians take close to 60% of the staff population in this university. 60%. So it's not as if there is any way we have disenfranchised the Nigerians. Daily trust, number of students outside the campus, no hostel accommodation. I want to tell you that our current population is close to 30,000 as we speak. And we are only able to accommodate 6,000 plus. If you work out the arithmetic, ordinary arithmetic should tell you that we are in dire need of student accommodation. There is no doubt about it. And I think it's not a news, but these are facts that have been there. The point is that we will continue to improve. We will be meeting with people who actually mean well for educational development of this country and indeed the state. We will continue to speak to them, massage their ego to see if they will be willing to come and make meaningful contribution. We are not even saying that they should come for free. Let them come and partner with us. Whatever arrangement they feel is better for them, we are willing. A beggar has no choice. We have made it clear, we have said it time without number, and we are still emphasizing this, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. You will all agree with me that he has done justice to questions that were raised. Once again, we say thank you, sir. And I hope we're satisfied. Praise men. Are we? I want to hear from you. So thank you so much.
Brief.
No problem.
Very brief. The brief of it is this. To encourage students, especially to learn more, to give it their best. We've had, you said, 174 first class. 111. So what is the plan for this 111 first class students? Is there any automatic employment?
We would have loved to do that, but again, we don't control the resources. Employment is the, and I know, across all parastatals and agencies, you must get budgetary provision. You don't just wake up to do any recruitment. If the Vice Chancellor now wake up at this very event, we also have to go along the way the whole thing has been designed and then navigate and see how best we can. But our intention is that we, once we are given opportunity, we will ensure that that is the first target population that we will recruit. Because if we don't recruit them, where will they go to? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, with your kind permission, I want to call on the chairman of the correspondent affair to give his comment.
The Vice Chancellor, I want to say good morning to every one of us once again, and for this opportunity. I want to seize this opportunity to commend you for the achievement recorded so far as the Vice Chancellor of this university. I want to appreciate and thank you for your humility and simplicity, your dedication and hard work. I want to inform this house that he has done something to us that no VC has done to us in the last convocation. I want to use this opportunity to thank you and to pray that as you progress, God will be behind you. And God, by God's grace, one day, because you are not a professor that turns themselves to be handbag of politicians who are looking for opportunity to be on the corridors of power for self-advertisement. And I pray that one day you'll be sitting in your house and you'll be announced as the Minister of Education. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And to add to it, you have forgotten. You made mention of the request list, admission, accommodation. Vice Chancellor will appreciate you. Because anytime we bring a list to you, you normally treat it like this. And on this note, I will thank Uno to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, MC. I'm always a very quiet person. And then intentionally the crowds, I want to be very shy and emotional. That does not mean that all the people that came. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, the management team of the university, directors, deans, students, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, I just want to thank God because not all the people that came last year also see the light of today. That's why we want to appreciate God for giving us life and keeping us together. And granted us journey mercies for us to see today again and to discuss the aspect of convocation ceremony. I just want to thank our Vice Chancellor, the capacity Vice Chancellor, a man with his angels around him wearing white. I want to be by transparency in that if you see all the questions he asks, he answers it simply, transparently, without bias, without whatever. Very open and very transparent. That is the way he is, and I want to thank you, sir, for your transparency. I also want to thank the management team. You know, when people or everybody becomes an angel, the power of God is upon them to drive all these multitudes. And when they have done well, you have the Spirit of God without being biased. I just want to thank the members. Because in some schools, when we have a program like this, the management team will be fighting the Vice Chancellor, and the staff will be fighting the Vice Chancellor. At the time, the Vice Chancellor will lose focus, and the place will be in chaos. Just want to thank you because you received the Spirit of God in your hearts that unites you together, people forward. Just want to thank you for your focus, not being distracted. Like address it as the Lord lay in your heart. Just want to thank you, sir. I want to thank the deans, the directors. Without you, the vice chancellor and the management team, we are just 6. If you take this ratio of 6 to the number of students and the number of staff, our number is infinitesimal. We can't do much without your cooperation. So I just want to thank you for cooperating with us, the staff, the students. Acknowledge your presence. Acknowledge your contributions to the growth of the university. I thank you all. Especially I want to thank the gentlemen of the press. I love the questions you asked. Your questions were not biased. The questions were very transparent and obvious. And some of those questions, sometimes when you ask a teacher a question, and the teacher answered that one, you're not satisfied. To pass the exams, what do? You go and do a research to find out whether the answer is correct or not. Thank you for coming again. And thank you for being with us. I want to tell you that I went to a restaurant some time ago. And after eating the food, I saw what was written. And what was written is that if you are satisfied with that food, please go and tell others that food is delicious. But we are not satisfied. There is something that pricked your heart. Please tell us and leave it there. Gentlemen of the press, you have a duty. People said it this way: man make man fine. I mean, a man could be fine, but your duty is to make us fine up. I'm telling the world what we have done. You have seen the response, you have seen the reports, and I know that the university is marching forward. And as it's marching forward, please, somebody can be intelligent, somebody can be hardworking, a good man can be somewhere there. If God does not lift up, discover that man, and pass to a man to tell the world there is a man like that, that man will continue to perish there with his wisdom without being known. We have done our best. It is your duty to lift up us and tell the world, with what we have done, there is a school in MINNA that is doing well and touching lives and living the standard of bringing the young ones to an unbearable standard. So please, you will do us well. By amplifying the good things you have done, let the world see it. Many have seen it, and they have testified it. Many have seen it, they are coming here. Many have seen it, they are looking for admissions. They want to be employed here. Please, you also have the world to tell the world there is a place that is wonderful here, that are doing what they're supposed to do. Come and join them. I want to tell you, as you go home, that school is principles. We work by the law and the principles that the university was set on. We are not moved by emotions. If you move by emotions, you'll be distracted. And that we don't want distractions, we keep our laws, we maintain our laws. The question you ask, we absorb it, we know it. And eventually it's also to make us to grow higher than what we are. All your contributions and all your suggestions, good suggestions, noted, and we appreciate you. We will mix it and mix it together and see how we can get higher than this. I just want to use this opportunity to thank you so much for coming and the question you asked. The organizers of this program, I also want to thank you. Without this arrangement, it would be so colorful. You added color to this program and make it sweet. You are appreciated. As many and the prayer warriors. This is forgot that they work with prayer warriors. And all the prayer warriors who have been praying in secret, who have been praying openly for the growth of this university. Please, we want to thank you. We cannot discover you to reward you. Only God that sees you, He will reward you accordingly. Long life, Federal University of Technology. Long life, Federal Government of Nigeria. Just want to thank you for everything you do. As you go, may God grant you joy mercy. May God strengthen you again. When we have you next year, we will see all of you. No one will miss it out. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, few announcements. Once we take the university item, we will just step down for the press and VC management and others to have good photography. Thereafter, this one is only for the press men in the house. We will meet at a conference room for your refreshments. Thank you. And once again, I welcome you all and wish you jolly mercies back to your fellow. We will meet next year by God's grace. Thank you.
This event talking about the press briefing regarding the 34th convocation ceremony of the university. A beautiful one indeed. The university anthem. But do not go anywhere yet. If you are watching, we are broadcasting this event live on the university homepage, www.futminna.edu.ng. So I'll be handing over proceedings to Babatunde Junior Bimode in a bit. He's going to be having a chat with the Vice Chancellor. In fact, he's having it right now. So just log on to the university homepage, www.futminna.edu.ng, and watch a short interview with the Vice Chancellor. That there are other events still coming up, but we know that you have a track record, and we're sure that this is a success in itself. One major event that attentions will be turned to now will be the Convocation lecture that's happening on Saturday the 31st, and that lecture has the theme Youth and Nation Building, Navigating Opportunities in an Era of National Reforms, to be presented by the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Honorable Mohammed Idris. What would you say should be the expectations of the attendees of that lecture?
Yeah, from the word go, we made invitation to the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation of this country. We made it clear to him that, look, let him look at the national issues that are affecting our youth. They strongly believe that national orientation of our youth towards positive thinking, targeted at national development. That is our intention, sir.
All right, thank you very much, VC, and we wish you the very best. Thank you, sir. Of course, we do have quite a number of expected interviews. I have with me Mr. Dan Atome, who is from the New Telegraph newspaper, also the secretary of NUJ here in Niger State. Okay, let's just quickly have these people run through so that we can have ourselves to the camera. Mr. Dan, how would you rate the accomplishments of the university highlighted by the Vice Chancellor today, having been present at various of our previous press briefings?
Okay, firstly, I would like to say that I'm the secretary of the NUJ correspondent chapter, not NUJ as a whole. I want to say kudos to the Vice Chancellor and the management team. Compared to the previous ones, it shows that they're upping the game. And 111 first class graduates. That's kudos to them. I want to say kudos to the school too, because when you have the public school of medicine being introduced, and then all of a sudden things already in place, we have the hostels for male students and that of female students coming up too. Irrespective of whoever is donating or partnering with the institution, it shows that the Vice Chancellor and the management team, they have foresight and bringing such things to the school to make things easy for students, make the environment very conducive for learners. It shows that it is concerned, and I want to say congratulations to him. You know, when you say congratulations, is a call to do more, and we look forward to toppling of the achievements they've had this year.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Well, from us here is pretty much it from the press briefing of the university delivered by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Farouk Adamukuta, right here at the APC building of the Federal University of Technology, MINNA. Special shout out to our crew members who have made this live a success so far, from Agbara to Victor to Mr. Onikade Phillips to Emmanuel to Isaiah to Praise to Yinka to Promise to Afanga to Funke to Ade to technicians right here in the studio alongside Jacob as well, to our technicians in the studio, to Victory, to Steve. We want to say a special shout out to you, and a special thank you to the web team, to Mr. Muhyiddin Saliu, to also engineer Rafa Bola at the ITS, as well as the ITS unit, the University Ceremonies Committee, and now we are heading back to the studio. Thank you.